Gold mines is real estate. Ah, real estate, the stuff of dreams, and sometimes, if you're renting in Accra, the stuff of mild financial panic. But we're not here to talk about your rent struggles today, we're here to talk about how you can be on the other side of that equation, the side that's building, selling, and profiting from bricks and mortar. Or, cement and landcrete blocks. Ghana is urbanizing at a rapid pace. People are moving from rural areas to cities like Accra, Kumasi, Takoradi, looking for opportunities, education, and a different way of life. And where there are more people, there's a greater need for places to live, work, and play. It's simple math, really. More people equals more houses, more offices, more shops. It's like a party that keeps getting bigger. Eventually, you're going to need a bigger house. This urbanization trend is a massive driver for the real estate market. The demand for housing in particular is huge, and it spans all income levels. From affordable housing projects to luxury apartments and gated communities, there's a spectrum of needs waiting to be met. It's not just about building mansions for the super rich, it's about providing shelter for everyone. Though let's be honest, building a few mansions wouldn't hurt the bottom line either. Think about the young professionals, the growing middle class. They're looking for modern, well-located homes with good amenities. They're not content with just a roof over their heads, they want a lifestyle. This creates opportunities for developers who can deliver quality and value. It's about understanding what people want and building it for them. It's like being a mind reader, but with concrete. Then there's commercial real estate. As the economy grows, so does the need for office spaces, retail outlets, warehouses, and industrial parks. New businesses are starting, existing ones are expanding, and they all need a physical space to operate from. Imagine building a modern office complex in a prime location, or a shopping mall that becomes the go-to destination in a neighborhood. You're not just building structures, you're building a business hub. One area with significant potential is student housing. Ghana has a large and growing student population, with numerous universities and tertiary institutions. Often on-campus accommodation is limited, creating a high demand for private hostels and off-campus housing. If you can provide safe, clean, and well-managed student accommodation, you've got a pretty reliable stream of tenants. It's like a built-in customer base that refreshes every few years. Now I hear you. Francis, real estate sounds expensive. Don't I need like a billion cedis to even start? And yes, developing large-scale projects requires significant capital. But there are other ways to get involved. You could start by buying land in developing areas, holding on to it as its value appreciates. It's like a long-term savings account, but instead of a tiny interest rate, you get a plot of land that could be worth a fortune someday. You could also focus on property renovation, buying older properties in good locations, fixing them up and then selling or renting them out for a profit. It's like those home makeover shows, but instead of just getting a wow from the homeowners, you get a wow from your accountant. This is a great way to add value, and can often require less upfront capital than building from scratch. Another angle is property management. Many property owners, especially those living abroad, need reliable people to manage their rental properties, find tenants, collect rent, handle maintenance. If you're organized and good with people, this can be a steady income stream with relatively low startup costs. You're basically the landlord's superhero, saving them from leaky faucets and late-night tenant calls. The rise of Airbnb and short-term rentals has also opened up new avenues. If you have a spare room, or can invest in a property in a tourist-friendly or business area, you could furnish it nicely and rent it out on a short-term basis. This can often yield higher returns than long-term rentals, though it requires more active management. It's like running a mini hotel but without the tiny soaps. Unless you want to provide tiny soaps, that's your call. Let's talk about location, location, location. It's the mantra of real estate for a reason. Investing in areas with good infrastructure, roads, water, electricity, and proximity to amenities like schools, hospitals, and shopping centers is key. These are the places where people want to live and work, and where property values are most likely to appreciate. It's about being smart about where you put your money and your concrete. Of course, the real estate sector in Ghana isn't without its challenges. Land acquisition can sometimes be complex, with issues around land titles and litigation. Accessing financing for large projects can be difficult, and there's the bureaucracy, the permits, the paperwork. Sometimes it feels like you need a degree in patience just to get anything built. It's like an obstacle course, but the prize at the end is a building. But these challenges are not insurmountable. Working with reputable lawyers and surveyors can help navigate land issues. Exploring different financing options, including partnerships or real estate investment trusts (REITs), can provide access to capital. And while the bureaucracy can be frustrating, persistence and due diligence pay off. It's about being prepared and having a good team. The government is also making efforts to streamline processes and attract investment into the housing sector. There's a recognized need to address the housing deficit, and this creates a supportive environment for developers who are part of the solution. You're not just building houses, you're helping to build the nation. That's a pretty good selling point. Consider the diaspora market as well. Many Ghanaians living abroad are keen to invest back home, particularly in property. They want a place to call home when they visit or eventually return, or simply a solid investment. Catering to this market, with properties that meet international standards of quality and design, can be very lucrative. It's like building a bridge back home, a very comfortable, well-appointed bridge. And it's not just about Accra and Kumasi. Emerging towns and regional capitals are also seeing growth and offer opportunities for real estate investment, often at lower land prices. Identifying these up-and-coming areas before they become too saturated can lead to significant returns. It's like finding the next big thing before everyone else does. You get bragging rights and a healthy profit. So whether you're dreaming of building skyscrapers, developing affordable housing communities, flipping houses, or simply managing properties, the real estate sector in Ghana offers a wealth of opportunities. It's a tangible asset, something you can see and touch. And as the population grows and the economy develops, the demand for property is only set to increase. It's a solid foundation for any investment portfolio. It's a long-term game, real estate. It's not usually a get-rich-quick kind of thing. But with careful planning, due diligence, and a focus on quality and location, it can be an incredibly rewarding and profitable venture. You're literally shaping the landscape of the country, one building at a time. How cool is that?